Hey folks, this is RGV El Guy, and I'm on Info RGV today sharing with you some important information, folks. Texas, we're bigger than anywhere else. Why? Because we rule everything, guys. Let me tell you how big Texas is. Right now, the RNC is having their convention, and it's big, guys. I mean, they just announced Donald Trump being the official endorsed candidate for the Republican Party. And that's a huge thing. 20 years ago, no one would have thought Donald Trump would be the man that could quite possibly lead the country. But there's still one man from here in Texas who doesn't really believe that. And that's former Senator Ted Cruz, former presidential candidate Ted Cruz also, who legitimately, I mean, we're looking at this back and forth on ABC News the other day, and they're talking about how Texas delegates actually, they break into this huge, bitter fighting over really Ted Cruz's non-endorsement of Donald Trump. Why is that, folks? Because we're from Texas. We're from Texas, and I'm not saying I agree with Ted. I'm not saying that Donald's not the guy I would vote for. What I'm saying is that Texans tend to stand their ground and understand that there's aspects of what you believe in that are worth fighting for. And I don't think this is a big surprise. I think, as a matter of fact, I've seen some of the divisions, some of the comments back and forth, and we hope to get some of your information and feedback. But you got to look at Texas and how it's moving, really, the world, guys. And let me give you an example of this. You know, one of the things I think about is the wall. The wall. We're going to build a wall. Hold on. Let's talk about the brick in the wall that's blue. Yeah, I'm talking about the Democratic Party and them looking to take Texas from the red state that it is into becoming a blue state. And you look at this with the exodus from people from California and the huge influx of growth and development in areas like Dallas and the metropolitan areas. San Antonio's, for crying out loud, is a sanctuary city, which is a phenomenal aspect, being the fact that it's in the center of our state, one of the most conservative states in the union. And in the heart of it, in the center of it, you have a sanctuary city, which contradicts a lot of the beliefs and structures of the state as a whole. And you look at this, why is this important? Why is Texas such an important battleground? Why is Ted Cruz making his point? Because so goes Texas, so goes the nation, so goes the world. Think about this, folks. I mean, this is a big thing. We want to check out the show links at the end of this, guys, and you'll go through this. I think this is from Wall Street Journal. But you break this down. Actually, I think it's from Washington Post. And, you know, the article is interesting because you see the growth and development, but living here in the Rio Grande Valley, we are a blue area which doesn't understand why we're the second poorest in the nation and why we never get anything done on the state level. It's because the state is red. And we're fighting back and forth. What will that next push be? How will we turn Texas blue, or how will we keep Texas red? It's going to be you at the polls making a difference, making a stance on things like Second Amendment, making a stance on eminent domain, which is a big thing. Because right now here in Texas, we're seeing some changes that will have international implications. One of the things, when you see the blue state come into life in the red state, and it might be one of the things that people are standing for, like Ted, and I'm not saying this is him, I haven't had a conversation with Ted Cruz or anything like that. I wouldn't mind. Hashtag Ted, call me. But you know, when you look at this, folks, recently, and this is a Breitbart article that came out, a Democratic Texas judge actually went out of his way to fire an employee. Now, this is a judge firing an employee. You have the right to do that. This is an at-will state. But he fired him, to have the audacity to say that he fired somebody over the Black Lives Matter comments that somebody made on Facebook. And either which way the Black Lives Matter comments went, to have the audacity to fire somebody over that, that is a personification of what a lot of folks who love this state fear. We fear having a Gestapo state where you can't have an opinion and speak out openly about aspects of our state that we want to stay traditional. And this is one of those things. Can you imagine not having any privacy anymore, where your opinions are whispers that you have to have closed behind doors with friends? We don't even have that now. Now you're having conversations in private that are public on social media forums, and you're getting fired at work for it on a Tuesday. This is RGV Guy. This is Info RGV, and we love you. Hashtag us, love us, like us, hate us. If you hate us, I don't know where that button is on Facebook, but hit the like button twice, and that's what we look for. And share us with your friends, folks. Please, if you like what you hear, sponsor us, guys, because money does make a difference. Look at your lobbyist and look at that judge. Somebody put him in office. This is RGV El Guy. This is Info RGV, and see you soon.